There we go. I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts. All right. Perfection. Let's see. So I've been feeling a little bit like I'm like a little bit ahead a time or something like that. I don't know. So maybe you might be like, I don't know. I feel like early is right on time. So I don't know. Just taking what resonates. You may be right on time. You may be early. I don't feel like there's any tardy for the party energy though. What is that about? Okay. And this is just trying to get like, oh, trying to get a gauge on the current energy because a lot of people are finding out. Oh, I knew this was coming out. Something about hair. Oh gosh, in the readings. People are being very like, I don't know, immature and there. People, it seems as though people are being very immature and a lot of their insecurities are showing. They feel like they're being sentimental, maybe going through things, thinking about you or something like that, but that's not really the case. They're going through in a moment where they should be sentimental. They're actually like being angry and bitter and I don't know. And what is going to happen as a result of that, they're going to notice a lack of focus and a lack of collaboration and like people wanting to be around them or do, like it's like maybe this person asked someone to help them with something. The person was like, okay, fine. But then when this person went and got into that nasty mood and like was sending you all this evil eye and nasty energy, what happened was that person, wherever they were asking for the help is going to dodge them. So they're getting ducked and dodged. Every time they try to send negative energy, it's immediately sent back to them. The initial R may be significant. Also, there's no such thing as watching or just watching when a crime is being committed. It doesn't matter if it's spiritual or, you know, if it's a sentimental crime, like, oh yeah, let's, you know, yeah, I don't even, why are you doing anything against anybody else? That's the only thing I can like equate it to. Like, nope, no excuses. The initials Y, the initial V, the initial C. This person doesn't love themselves enough for you to want them. That's a huge part of it too. This, they keep saying, well, this person really loves you, or you really, this person knows what it feels like to be loved by you. This person really misses that energy. This person does not love themselves enough for you to want them. And that is why the relationships are over. Even if these are friends, it's kind of like, well, if you didn't love yourself and value our relationship at the same, or maybe that's the thing. They did value the relationship at the same level, at the same vibration of how they get down. And they believe someone either over you or, you know, or went against you or whatever have you, however it works. Doesn't matter. Everybody just needs to move on, is what I'm hearing. It's being forced. Oh, that's the thing. That Leviathan reading, if you look at the story of Leviathan, it's like God handles them. So for a lot of these people, things are happening to them that they can't blame on anybody because it's like, you can't say, oh, this is the collective. No, that's the president. Like somebody's going to be like, oh, this is the collective. Because what's going to happen is a lot of people don't realize how these trickle down things work. Like if the president actually does stop government stuff, right? What that does is that closes those offices. So not only are the people receiving the benefits, which who may be people receiving food stamps because they're elderly, right? Retired elderly people on Social Security living in retirement homes sometimes need that extra income and stuff like that. So if they close down these services and these things, then essentially the office is closed too, right? Because those employees don't go get new jobs somewhere else. They don't have them anyway, right? So then those jobs get closed too. So they're not thinking about the duality of it affecting people that they didn't realize it was going to affect. Not just those people, but the people who work. And it's not like just the people who work directly in those offices. There's other bureaucracies and things like that and offices that manage those and so on and so forth that are going to have layoffs and stuff like that as well. So it's kind of this is actually a trickle up. We said that you could only trickle down and stuff doesn't trickle up. Well, I guess it's trickling up because it's going. Anyway, shade was revealed. It's on you to say how you feel. So whenever somebody's comes maybe to you and tries to tell you, you know, whatever they want to tell you, because I get the energy of like people are going to try to come and tell you stuff now. Someone's father reported the illegal monitoring. They overheard an employee or a friend of their son or daughter on the phone nervously discussing it 6 to 10 months ago. That's come out twice now in the last few readings, so that must be something that's happening right now, like red alert. It's actually what's playing out. This person needs to get some professional help. It's critically close to an overdose. So there's somebody who's using drugs or something like that. Maybe there's a Sagittarius. Maybe you're a Sagittarius and this is somebody you know or something like this. Maybe a Sagittarius sees this. I don't know. There's someone who's very sour about everything and maybe jealous because you're only surrounding yourself with positive people and they are an annoying energy. They stay getting into spiritual trouble. And then they're all in their head all the time. They're not really living life. You know what I mean? They're just focused. That's the only way. It's kind of like that zombie energy. Maybe this is a Virgo that's in reverse, or a Virgo in reverse has something to do with this. I don't know. Or maybe you're Virgo. They try and get you in reverse. I don't know. They are experiencing crisis after crisis. Ooh, I felt that energy. Ugh, that's so not good. The initials S, B, P, K, or I could be significant. Someone's life shows no possibility that they are denounced. So what I'm seeing is that they're noticing the collective, they couldn't like put some unhealthy, there's these family members that were trying to place some unhealthy, oh my gosh. Okay, let me go on here and read these. So there's someone that people were trying to say had a lot of unhealthy habits and just wasn't making the right decisions in life and blah, 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 blah. What I'm understanding occurred is that these people actually did spell work to make it seem that way. Okay? Now, what people are realizing that the unhealthy habit actually belongs to these family members. That's who has the dark attachment and addictions and stuff like that. Okay, I guess that's who got the addictions. Her sister is telling on her, or her best friend is telling on everyone and everything for the clout. So maybe there's a friend who had some involvement with a sister who's now telling on her. One individual will be named on each side, or maybe each side of the family, I don't know. But one individual will be named in each group for a single ring of crimes as the head. So there's a Scorpio. So maybe from every family unit, maybe there's like one person in every household that's going to be named as a head of something, is what I'm getting here. Okay. There's a Scorpio that's involved. That's realizing that you belong, because it says someone's life shows no possibility that they are denounced. So whatever their destiny is, whatever they're entitled to, they're receiving that. This person belongs. You know, all these other people are meeting endings. That's what maybe this Scorpio is realizing, that you belong. Maybe this is you, Scorpio. I don't know. But someone's getting an ending. It said, don't be stupid. The writing's on the wall. Yeah, maybe that's the Scorpio energy. Maybe somebody's been suspicious of this. It's like, yeah, not anymore. Ooh, about this person not being honest. Maybe this has something to do with your ex. Saying they need to pray more for mental clarity. Ooh, and they can't do any love spells. Like any love spells they were trying to do are not useful. And maybe anything that these people did to even get into your energy or remain in your energy, they were constantly doing love spells. That was a problem. Yep. That's why your energy was being depleted previously, because it was a bunch of energy vampires. But now your energy is being boosted. Yeah. Oh. Somebody in this group, or maybe several of them, I don't know. I heard 3 to 5 again. Okay. This person or people will receive the posthumous fame they wanted to occur. So it's afterlife. Only it will be theirs, not yours. That fame will last no longer than a breath. So it's kind of like they'll say, oh, well, who committed it? And it'll say their name, and that'll kind of be it. It won't be what they even think. It'll just be enough breath to say their name, to identify who it is, and that will be it. There will be no actual fame or acknowledgement of this person aside from they're guilty, and that's kind of it. anything else they continue to do against you marks their end in a Oh, I knew that was going to come out too. These people don't realize it. They think that it's a game and they think that they're going to just keep doing this spell work and they're not going to end up in a coffin. But that's the reality of what's happening right now. They've been warned, they've been told, because this whole Leviathan thing, it's like, we're not doing this. Collective is busy on ascension. Whatever is happening here right now in this space is because they are, they're under this illusion and they have these attachments and all this stuff is going on in their life, and it's really a lot of tragic endings, and it's going to be a lot more, and you're busy doing this, getting out and doing something fun, especially once the summertime comes. Maybe that's when you're going to be doing the most. Someone wishes that they had done things so differently. Losing hair, some people are probably losing hair, especially the ones that have really long hair, and often made fun of you or something like that, or fun of people because they didn't have hair. Maybe there's an aunt. I know I had an aunt in my life. I can't even remember her name right now. She was actually a cousin, but because they were so old, they wanted to be called aunties. But they're really attention seeking. Maybe their daughter was too. I remember their daughter got into a really bad car accident too. Really bad car accident. I don't think her memory is the same. Like, I don't think her whole existence is different. And I think maybe that has a part to do with something she does. I don't know. But she was mean to me, always telling me, like, whispering stuff to me, like, my daughter's hair is longer than yours. And it was like, what's the validity of this? I don't understand. And it wouldn't be anything going on. People would be talking, we'd be having fun and stuff. And the next thing you know, she'd just lean over and say some weird, crooked stuff. What was that broad's name? It's a big one, too. One of them heavy-set ones with the mustache. Y'all know Lisa. Yep, that one. Anyway, it's some insanity spells reversed. So a 5150 hold, or family is consulting doctors or something like that. Maybe this person got caught. I'm seeing this person get caught on CCTV. Like, go somewhere to like a local grocery store or liquor store that's like right by their house. So they got caught on CCTV going somewhere close by their house doing something, or like acting out. It's something to do with the insanity spell. So they like lost it. They flipped. Like, maybe everything in their mind like hit them on that one walk out the door that day. They just went out and everything just started compounding and compounding, and they started seeing all these synchronicities and shit just hit the fan. Oh, that's what I'm seeing here. Oh, 3 people have already been made aware of the Fed charges. I said 3 to 5 earlier on. Okay, there's maybe some electrical or engineer or electrician that was coming up in the downloads, and I kept seeing stuff on TV about like, there was some photographs I took of, let's see, some information that shows like what they, and I want to say this might even be stuff from the CIA, because they put all that stuff on their website. I'll look at it and see, but it was talking about like, anyway, like how all this stuff is done. Let's see, this is one of those, ooh, nice. So these are one of those cards that weren't really meant to be a card. It was just some notes I was putting for something else. But it's like candle, aroma, chakra, crown chakra, headaches, spiritual baths, transmutation time. So maybe somebody's like completed all their cycles for doing some of their spiritual cleansing work, cleansing their energy. Yep, this person sends spell work to people near you so that you can get influence back towards them. But that won't work. I feel like that's what's happened with, is it Tia Mowry? The one who divorced her husband. I feel like she needs to stay divorced. She should not, but I will do that in a separate reading. There's something to be mindful about, or maybe taking time to like do some, some aromatherapy, maybe, chakra balancing, stuff like that will help with, or spiritual baths while you're transmuting things will help with this headaches. I know a lot of stuff I know one surefire way to get rid of those headaches though. But all of my work takes time, so that's what it says down here, time. The transmutation does take time, so just be mindful of that, is what I'm seeing here. This coven and all their other groups are fake. So I think whatever the group's collection of people, they're being exposed. They're being exposed a lot because maybe they got your name in their mouth. They're like, yeah, did you see so-and-so? Did you see their, post on, such and such? You could have put up something about saving the world, or, it could have been one of those things like, you could have pulled what's her name? Ariana Grande, and, when I'm talking about the, deportations and stuff like that. And It could be anything, right? These people just don't like the sound of you at all. I'm hearing like, even if it's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how these people are hearing you. Collective, are you connected to these people? Are they making themselves talk to you? I don't know. Maybe at work situation. The sound of your happy voice makes them livid. They can't even smile. They're so livid. Ooh. The sexually based covens are having a demonic entity tied to them right now that are going through their marriages like, I don't know what. It's because they sold their souls. When they did these ritualistic things, people don't realize how much these ritualistic things get them in trouble. Maybe there's an Aquarius that's involved in this. This person's husband is deciding to relocate to his or her other's wife's home now, girlfriend, baby mama, etc., whoever it is that they're involved with. Mm. Mm. My apologies. I was told to get these cards. I don't know why, but maybe I'm supposed to go through them again at the end. I don't know. Any dirty agents will be prosecuted alongside the criminals that they assisted. So there are other people like within the organizations. That's probably where things are headed to. Maybe these people are getting or have gray hair because they're aware of this. The copycat is looking unfamiliar. Yeah, people are even now. People are like, well, they don't even know why they got involved. They're looking at this person like, I can't even see the reason that I would even be bothered with you. Because there's so much going on behind the scenes. Like they're not even able, like there's so much going on in these people's lives that they have helped, like that have helped them to do this stuff, that they can't even tell them about all the things that are going on. Like it's too much to even talk about because it's not one thing. It's not like, yeah, you know, my daughter, she didn't pass her classes this semester, in college and, or last semester, and we just got notice of that, and, or something like that, right? It's not that small. It's not that small. It's like catastrophic stuff. Like stuff that is like, oh my God. Again, it's the list. It's like sitting there listening to 11 different things or something like that. And these people are just sitting there in this energy. Like sadness only lasts for so long. Your smile will return. So these people are really, Spirit says, and they're only at the beginning. That's what they don't realize. That came out in the other reading. Ooh. Halt all communication unless it's with your counterpart. That's what they're being told. They're being told, like, unless you are with the person and your person is the only person you're supposed to be talking to. Wow. Because whomever it is that you're feeling like you should cut off this communication with, yes, they did team up, and they're trying to figure out how to give something to others. Ooh. And right now you're supposed to be focusing on, like, they're supposed to, whoever these karmic friends are that are trying to like get out of their situations or get some good energy or good vibrations going in their life, they have to realize that like right now they have to pinpoint the issues and they have to kind of handle everything and serve them to whence they came. They have to kind of dig through whatever it is that they're experiencing and really identify what's like who, what, when, where, and why in their life needs to be removed. Oh wow. These people are being like forced through a dark night of the soul. I feel like it's like almost like God's coming in and like, it's that whole Leviathan. It's like they weren't fighting the collective. They weren't fighting other people. They were the righteous people. They were not fighting the righteous people. The righteous people sitting over there feeling good with their short hair. Because I guess that's maybe, again, these people like to talk mess about that. But that's why their hair is going to be falling out is what I keep hearing. But they'll bring their curse into every place that they go. Anyone engaging with them will find ruin. Wow. Ruin's not good. It's kind of like even if they frequent like a store, if they frequent it too much and they become, familiar with the employees energies will change because something will always mishap or go wrong or something like that, either before or after that person comes in the store, and they'll notice like, oh, it's this person's energy, because people are becoming more and more aware of the energy that people carry. And so people can't, floss and fake and front no more. There's the initial O is out here. Maybe this is a Taurus that's in the reverse. I don't know. It was in the reverse. It says this person used their connections with people in the industry alongside a cult or coven or a secret society to ruin the reputation of someone highly ranked. Ooh. And I feel like even everybody that you know, because it says just met and it was in reverse. So it's like people who've just met you and people who have known you, they all know that there's nothing that can stop you. Like that you are a really immovable force. Like you have a lot of power. You hold a lot of, you know, depth to you. And the things that you create, like their sound, you know, investments. Like, you know, I don't know. You're a sound person. I don't know. Anyway, no matter the age, if they did any magic, they will face what they've done, no matter what their age is. And I don't know why that always comes out, but I guess there are individuals who have done things, you know, negatively. Like if someone was coerced to do stuff by a teacher to another student, like because there's a card in here that talks about a student, a teacher being arrested in front of their students. So if that student coerced, I mean, if that teacher coerced students, like gave them like $20 or something, like, here, just don't talk to so-and-so for the next, you know, week. Don't talk to so-and-so all week. And I'll give you another $50 at the end of the week or something like that. Because, I mean, again, why would these people want your children to feel isolated and everything that you do because they want them to feel like, oh, it's a result of who your parent is. They want that to be like the focus so that they can ruin these relationships. And that's why I said these people doing this don't realize they're about to go into the most happy homes and lifestyles and environments. And the world is changing so much that they have no idea what's coming for them because they haven't been manifesting for themselves. They've been manifesting for someone else to have ill. So again, make it make sense. You cannot manifest for other people. They have to believe in your manifestation for them. Let's just put it that way. Again, how I say spell work only works as much as you allow it to. Yep, as much as you believe that they can do that, as much as you believe they can put that tower in your life, that loss and disruption. That's how much it has power. You have all your power now. And that's what the problem is. Because there's nothing that can stop you. And they are going crumbling. And it's only the beginning. That's the thing. You know how this goes. It starts this way. And if you don't get the lessons and learn, and if these people have already seen you go through the stuff, they either should have been paying attention during that time frame or should have learned the lessons and been doing the work too. Because that was also a test of their faith and courage and persistence and boundaries and resilience. It wasn't like it was one test. Like, again, the ascension time frame is not like, oh, yeah, we'll let them ascend later. No. No. That's not how ascension works, sweetheart. It's ready, set, go. It's not like, oh, we'll just sit here and wait a couple more years, couple more. No, they wait hundreds of thousands of years, or, you know, they wait enough time, say 20,000 years, you know. How, that was the other question that came up in my notes. How frequently do we get another coming of the, you know, the Messiah, you know, whatever you call it? How frequently does that happen on the planet? Because I know some information. Anyway, they'll have to explain on the stand, on the stand in court, how they sat and watched. Guilty, guilty, guilty. They did it for the money. So because these people are it's like, okay, well, I don't know. These people are getting put on the stand and they're just, it's just a natural occurrence. Like this is just naturally going to be a part of their lives that they have to face, because some people, even if they can't face it like while they're at home and while they're watching these readings or whatever's happening, you know, that they're seeing in front of them, they can't bear to come and communicate to, you know, the collective, or, you know, do anything good or right, or, you know, I don't know, whatever it is. And that's the thing. I'm like, oh, they're going to do more spell work? Cool, because I know what happens. I know exactly how to transmute it. I know exactly how to use it in my favor. I know exactly how to use it to spur what I'm doing. Like, I understand how to work with Mother Nature as well to do that. And they don't. And that's why things are occurring a lot more in Mother Nature. That like, oh, okay, well, are they really in control of the weather? Or were they messing too much with the weather, trying to control it? And therefore, this is what... Anyway, you'll soon be enjoying life more. It's coming out with that other yellow card, too, that's here. I know there's another one somewhere in here, but anyway. Someone uses all their money to buy luxury items and put on in front of old friends, but her home is in disarray, her car is in repossession, and houses in foreclosure. Her using other people isn't working anymore. So maybe I feel like, because I'm like, well, how does their car... Oh, I guess if they wait and go get the newest car all the time. You know what I mean? Like the newest model, whatever. And then they're not paying the note because that note's probably pretty high. And it literally only takes one, right, for them to... Ooh! That love reading is coming up. Ooh, it's going to probably maybe reveal a few secrets about this King of Cups energy. And the King came out right after that card. And it was something about cleaning house. So I feel like maybe because it's in reverse, maybe both parties have cleaned house in whatever aspect that means. Like some people do their spring cleaning early too. So that could be the case. Yeah, people investing their time wisely and energy wisely and doing more. The initial N. All leech attachments have been removed. There are a lot of your favorite celebrities, icons, public figures that and responsible looking politicians and citizens in the community pillars that are involved in this. Yeah, and that's the thing too. What I think is helping right now most and most importantly is the fact that they're realizing that like they are outnumbered. You know, we have, you know, the animal energies that are working with the collective right now. Because they've been using so much, you know, animal magic, like, you know, sacrificing animals in places where they shouldn't have, you know what I mean? So maybe even to do graveyard spell is what I'm hearing. Your V's coming out again. These people in trouble. Take a look at your life, you dumb a donkey MF. There's a Leo involved. Maybe in 2 weeks, something will be notably different or seen with respect to a Pisces, perhaps. I mean, it's coming out like that. Ooh, yeah, because someone is projecting a lot of energy right now. That's not good. Oh, wow. Listen, because all of these favorite celebrities, icons, public figures, and responsible looking politicians and citizens in the community pillars are all involved. Okay, so that's where I was, and that's where I'm supposed to go back to. So, what's happening is they're realizing, like, yes, we have an affiliation, but we don't have the whole world. You know what I mean? And more people have been wronged by these groups and organizations and people within these groups than righted, right? Because they were so focused on like always protecting, but not necessarily confirming that the protection was needed. And a lot of the memberships are on a decline as a result of this. Oh, wow. Because they now have this elite attachment. Oh, wow. You know, once it's removed, it goes where it belongs. So that's what's happening with these celebrities and icons and public figures. Like people aren't even reaching the level of celebrity that they think they are in anymore. Like there are people who are acting in movies and things like that and this and that and the other. And people are like, who are you? Why are you? And no, I didn't see that. They don't care. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's why a lot of people's morale and faith in the groups and the organization is on a decline right now. All of these entities that were being built, their faith in these entities is trash. Look around. Look around. The faith in these entities is completely trash. And there's more common people than there are the people that belong to these entities and these groups, right? And that's where they've been using their energy from. And people, again, are starting to realize that. People are becoming more aware of their energy and how they're using it and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of people are going to be coming around saying, I hope you can forgive me. Maybe there's someone that's hoping that you can forgive them. It's to be seen. You know, I feel like you forgive everybody. You know, once you know somebody's wrong, you don't, you know, hold any grudges or anything. But maybe this person is wondering that as they come towards you. This person may be someone who's in this crew, the SOL. Yeah, maybe hope is all they're gonna have with that. I don't know. Yeah, if they were being weird and or treated you like you were weird is what I'm hearing. Okay, if they treated you like you were weird, then it's a no. Not to mention, I feel like a lot of these people don't understand the boundaries that you and your new person set. Like there's this investment, yeah. That this time and energy is much more wise this time around. Ain't no keeping no exes on the side or no exes as friends and helping out an ex. They shouldn't even feel like they can contact you. You off the market. What this? No, that's extinct. We only had that one. I'm just saying. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Anyway, you and your person are just made for one another. One of the karmics had surgery to physically look like you. I feel like something's going on with that. This person may be on the decline from some, well, spell work to, because I mean, physically trying to look somebody like somebody is kind of spell work. I mean, let's just say they were trying to improve their own, they didn't look at their own self and say, ooh, I want to do this to my body, right? That's different. Ooh, I want a smaller waist. They didn't do that. They went and they said, I want to look like this person. Did you see the collective in this photo? I want the collective's eyes. Make my eyes shine like that. You see the collective's nose? I want my nose to be like, not perfect, but perfect. And then you see the collective smile? I want my lips to be just like this. Can you shape them like that? It's kind of like that energy. It's weird, right? But that's what I'm talking about. It's not somebody who like actually just had surgery on themselves just to enhance themselves. No, this is someone who had surgery to physically look like you, to actually mimic your appearance. That's a different kind of weird. These are the type of people I always be saying these people need help. I'll be wondering too, like, do they love themselves? Are they gonna be okay when they look at their kids and they not looking like them? Oh, where's that book? Oh, okay, I do have it. That right in here, 222, because I feel like somebody got mad. Like, that's not what that means. No, that's not what I said in my last one. I think it's 777, and something came out right behind it. No, but that's also why you're supposed to Google it yourself, because it resonates differently from your phone. Because of the energy that you're in. And sometimes it's just if someone was seeing that and they didn't know what it meant, maybe it was to help them connect the dots. Because a lot of these readings are to connect the dots. They're not necessarily to give you a perfect picture of things. It's helped to connect the dots. But anyway, 222. You have the ability to lift up the hearts of all those around you like an angel on earth. You were born to shine. So yes, this collective energies that we're talking about and discussing in these readings are earth angels. Maybe somebody thought that their sister was, or a sister thought that she was, but no. Not the mama. That's the energy I get. Like, I feel like this person's like a green ogre-like energy, too. Whoever this sister is. Ooh. And people are seeing that, though, by the decline that the people that are associated with this person is, and they're realizing that that sister energy is the common thread. Even mental association is considered, like you think it or you thought it. So now it's like, oh, yeah, if this person got you to think wrong, but you just didn't get involved, but you thought you might have handled this other sister wrong because you thought the other sister was right. The wrong sister was right. Yeah, no, that's not okay. You thought that. Why would you think that? There was nothing else that ever gave you. That's the problem with these people. There was nothing else that the collective ever did or the collective ever showed, whether this be someone you worked with, a family member, a friend, a past spouse, a past boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, etc. Somebody that you saw in the community. Whoever it was, at no point in time when you engaged with them did you ever give them this energy of negativity. It was something that they created on their own. It was literally like somebody else threw it out there about you. And then they latched onto it because that's what they wanted to think, because they couldn't find anything. They found you to be such a pleasant person and they wanted to find what was the problem. What's the problem with the collective? You know what the problem with collective? Collective probably has gas sometimes. Oh, everybody gets gas. Yeah. We know. Collective probably dig their boogers. Oh, yeah. So my husband do that. Oh. That's what we talking about, divine masculine. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just saying, though. And that's the problem. These people now feel weighed down. They cannot make their way out. The only way through this is through it. Associations run in line with collaboration. At times, someone crossed the line too many times. Yeah. Associations run in line. It's like things that run in line. So you went and jumped in line to jump on this hate train and believe this about this person that never gave you that inclination on their own. You just wanted to find it in there. And so somebody else outside of them came and gave it to you. That's why you're wrong, because you believe someone outside of them versus who they were and who they shown you who that they were and how much they could, how much of themselves they actually shared with you. Because that's the real problem. You shared so much of yourself, collective, that these people couldn't debate who you were, and they grew to love it and know it. But then it was kind of like, why? I don't know what is wrong with these people. Again, I don't know what part of the body this comes from. I don't, maybe we don't have one of those parts. Maybe there is some biology or some binomial nomenclature that we don't know about. I don't know. But anyway, these people feel really weighed down and they cannot make their way out, only through. Yeah, someone crossed the line too many times too. Ooh, there's a bitter broad somewhere. Maybe that's who crossed the line, is this bitter broad. They don't know, like they don't realize that, like, I don't know. It's always the right time to not be bitter. They feel like, oh, well, I won't know when the person is trying to get over on me. It's not about that. You can't control somebody else. So if they're going to get over on you, they're going to do it, whether you're watching them or not. That's the part people don't understand too. It's like, it's the whole point of like they taking you out of your element and your focus because you're busy watching them, waiting for them to mess up or waiting for them to do you wrong or whatever it is. And that's where you get yourself caught up. But anyway, there's somebody maybe wondering, when is the right time for quality time? I want to say maybe the 222 had the answer. I don't remember what it said. Again, when we do these readings, we don't really remember everything that's coming up so much. We might remember it while we're doing another reading and be like, oh yeah, because we said it again. We remember the moment being in the same, space and with the cards and it happening. But anyway, they keep making themselves look worse and worse every time they speak. Yep, like I told you earlier, somebody still got your name in their mouth. Yep, it may be. For some people, it may be family. Some people, it's not. But for some family people, yeah, for some people, it's your family for sure. But the thing is, I don't think that you consider them family. So that's the first illusion that they have. So that's the problem. It's kind of like, that's where they don't realize too that you've been cut them out of your life. It's like, you don't consider these people family. You don't consider these people anything really. Like they're there. Like, I don't, you don't know what their problem is. You can't really identify much about these people because you just, I don't know, they're not well and you're busy just making good choices. Like, so it's not your issue to resolve. Like you don't have to figure out who these people are for them. You need to figure out like who the people are that are part of your destiny, where you're supposed to go forward to. And that's what you've done. You've making these good choices. You've allowed yourself to see. And because of that, this is the right time for this quality time. That's what I'm saying. It is the right time. There are no restrictions, because you are a mindful person. Yep. And see, look, it's bringing me back to this card too. It's candle, aroma, chakra. So it's like, yeah, set the mood, get it cracking. Because it's like all these different things, and it says time at the bottom of that card too. So, yep. So you're right on time. Like I said, collective, some people think that, being on time is on time, but some people feel like being early is on time. And so, right on time. Anyway, I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.